Sengezo Tshabangu is my name. I was born in Nyatri, a rural community, which is a missionary place. I've got a family blessed with two boys and one girl. I'm a student of labor. I grew from the ranks of labor to who I am today. So politically, I've held various positions through the MDC Alliance, and now currently as the interim Secretary General for the CCC. I was a very gifted student. I went through a missionary school, Mhlangeni Primary School, then did my secondary school at Inyati. I did tourism with Blair College. I'm also studying with UNISA currently, so will be completing my honors in next year. Well, various. I'm doing quite a lot political science, which I think is one of the benchmark, a cornerstone of what I'm doing. Well, labor is the cornerstone of all virtues. Labor directs the politics of today. You know that the likes of Joshua Nkomo rose from the labor movement. So is Robert Gabriel Mugabe. So if you want a polished politician, he has to have an element of labor. So it was a combination of the background of my parents, because they were political oriented, and since I represented the workers, that's why I started my political activism. So the combination of the two, you get the best out of a person. Well, I started as the youth secretary ward, for that matter, in Victoria Falls. That was way back in 2000, and then I rose from that position to district secretary in Victoria Falls. And then after the split, before the split, I was the secretary for the youth movement at provincial level. Then after the split, I took over the reins of the youth movement as the chairperson. And then I was promoted to lead the entire Matabeleland North Province as the chairperson from 2006 up to 2018. Then from there was a split in 2014, PDP, where I became the National Organizer Secretary. We came back to the MDC Alliance. I was the National Executive Member for Secretary for Recruitment and Mobilizing. It is the position that I held until I became the Secretary General on interim basis. It's an honor and privilege to be appointed in this position as a senator. I'm not only representing the people of Matabeleland, but I represent the people of Zimbabwe. So it's quite really an honor. I want to raise the flag of Zimbabwe right across the length and breadth of Zimbabwe. Even we will have some interactions with other nations. So definitely we need to keep the Zimbabwean spirit alive. It doesn't matter who you believe in and which political party you belong to, but what comes first is Zimbabweans. So as a Zimbabwean, I'm really, really proud, and I'm driven by the desire of being a nationalist, the desire of being promote the national interest. I'm really proud to advance the national interest more than political interest. Well, it's a mark. It's a mark. CCC is an offshoot of the MDC. So the credit goes to the MDC. The credit goes to Morgan, the late Morgan Tsvangirai, the icon, the late Gibson Spanda, these are the people who nurtured me in politics. So yes, I went through the hands of Nelson Chamisa, because he was the national chairperson of the youth movement when I was the national executive member representing the people of Matabeleland. So yes, all these, if you combine, then you get who I am today. So I passed through really important, safe and energetic hands.
May I kindly know what your favorite color is and why it's your favorite color?
Wow, that is. I usually ask my kids that question. Well, I love I love pink because pink reveals who you are. I love pink because it reveals who you are.
Okay. Can I kindly know one of your most painful memories in politics ever since you started? Your most painful memory.
My most painful memory was in 2005 when the MDC split. That we were so near yet so far. So that we lost an opportunity to change this government of Zimbabwe because MDC was united, and that unity we had in 2005, we never recovered from that.
Okay. My next question would be, who is your favorite politician in any part of the world?
Well, Barack Obama. Barack Obama is my inspiration. Is my favorite politician. Is simple. He made politics simple. He made politics. Uh, uh, he made politics sociable. He was the first African United States president to hold that position. So I'm really, really, really inspired by his eloquence, his way of how he clarifies the issues. So Barack is my man.
All right. And in terms of what people don't know about you, one thing people don't know about you.
Well, people they don't know that I love Highlanders, and people they don't know that we just said one that I am a Christian. Yeah, the other side of me is cool. Uh, uh, I love being quiet in a private space.
All right.
Yeah.
And one of the many ways you were trending fashion wise was the hat, among other things. Most of the time we saw you with the hat. I was actually surprised seeing you without it today. Maybe you were at Parliament. But what's the secret behind the hat, the fashion statement?
Well, that's the trademark. In politics you need to identify something that identify you with yourself. So that head symbolizes me. It reflects the spirit that drives me to do the things that I've done. So in fact, I've just lost it. I'm looking for it. I missed it somewhere around in Parliament. I'll find it.